What's up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new YouTube video. Today's gonna be a little different, as you can tell. I'm sure you could have already tell by the title. Today, I'm gonna be sharing my most embarrassing moments and things I absolutely cringe at now. These are things that happened when I was a little younger. So, as I'm telling you these things, just keep in mind that I was much more smaller then. Well, actually, no. Not since I mentioned it. That's not entirely true. You know what? I'm not gonna keep you guys waiting. I'm just gonna jump right into it. Alright. Anyway, the first embarrassing thing is crying at friend's house. Okay, so I had my family and this other family were really close. They're like really close, like we knew them real well. So we would always visit them like every other 2 days. So we'd see them a lot, okay? Because their moms and my mom, they got along pretty well, like most moms do. Anyway, yeah, they had lots of kids, and we would play with their kids. And I happened to have a crush on one of their kids. Now, take in mind, this was a while ago. But anyway, yeah, I used to have a crush on this girl there. But for some unknown reason, every single time we had to leave their house, I would throw a humongous fit, a full-on tantrum, if you will, full-on screaming at the top of my lungs. No idea why. Don't ask me. Also, please don't get mad at me in the comments below. Okay, I'm just sharing you guys my life stories with you. Now you might be thinking to yourself, why do I do the things I do? Well, it's for you guys. Anyway, yeah, I would always throw a full-on tantrum. It's every single time we would leave their house because we saw them a lot. So it's almost always predictable that I would have a tantrum, and it was really embarrassing, especially in front of my girlfriend. But I didn't really seem to care because I would always do it over and over again, and it is super embarrassing, and I cringe at it every single time I think about it. I don't know why I still think about it, but hey. But yeah, that's number one, crying at friend's house, and I think the cause of me screaming at the top of my lungs inside their house, I think that caused the girl I liked, I'm not gonna say names, but I think that caused the girl I liked to stop liking me, and I totally deserve that 100%. Yeah, that's number one. Number two is, oh shoot, alright, this is gonna be a good one. Alright, so we were a part of a homeschooling group type thing. It was basically where a bunch of these kids would go to this co-op slash thing called gym and swim. It's basically where you would do a gym activity for like 30 minutes, and afterwards you would go take swimming lessons. It was like, I don't know, like a interactive thing. But anyway, if you're gonna go from doing a gym activity to swimming, you're gonna want to bring an extra pair of clothes to change in, right? And at the time, I did have a crush on this girl. I'm not gonna say names. Don't judge me, okay, guys? I'm sure you guys had multiple crushes, but this was a while ago, okay? But yeah, I had a crush on this girl. But yeah, as we were lining up to go to the bathrooms to change for some class, one of the coaches, um, they get underwear, and they hold it as far away from their face as they possibly could, and said to the whole class, "Whose underwear is that?" And you know whose underwear that was? That was, gosh dang it, that was my underwear, okay? And you know what I had to do? I had to walk from the line and take the underwear from her hand. I didn't say anything, of course, so that made it 100 times more awkward. So yeah, just imagine this little kid. I was probably like 9 or 10 at the time, but yeah, imagine like this little kid stepping from this huge line of kids, going to the bathroom, and just taking the underwear from her hands in front of your girlfriend. Okay, keep in mind that she was there too. Okay, that is just the most humiliating thing ever. Now that is just so embarrassing. I cannot tell you how embarrassing that was. I can't even imagine what my girlfriend was thinking at the time. She was probably thinking like, man, who is this idiot? Like, man, he's so stupid. Anyway, yeah, that's most embarrassing thing number two. We got one and two. So yeah, underwear in the gym. That was also real embarrassing in front of girlfriend. All right, number three. Okay, this part I really cringe at. Okay, I was around the same age, 9 to 10, and I don't know quite how to put this, but yeah, I don't know if you guys used to do this, but at the time I was watching the Chronicles of Narnia series. It was like the movies, and there was this one character, Aslan. He was a lion, and he would used to roar a lot, like a lion roar, and I tried to master and mimic the lion roar that Aslan did. So yeah, I became one of those kids that just randomly looks at kids and roars in their face. Literally. I don't know if you know those kids, but like they're really awkward kids. I'm not pointing any fingers or saying any names, but those kids are like just roar randomly. Like they walk up to you and they roar for like no apparent reason whatsoever. Yeah, I was one of those kids. Thankfully, God changed my life around. Thank you. Anyway, yeah, I used to be one of those kids. So one time I was playing with my neighbor, and his mom came out, and no, sorry, whoops. And the neighbor kid said to his mom, he's like, "Mom, my neighbor friend can do a pretty good lion call." I'm not gonna say any names again, but yeah, the neighbor kid said, "Mom, my neighbor can do a pretty good lion call." And the mom's like, "Oh, really? Can you do it for me?" And I'm like, "No, I don't really want to." And she's like, "Oh, come on, it'll be fun. Just do it." I'm like, "No, I don't want to." She's like, "Come on, just do it for me. It'll be fun." I'm like, "All right, fine." So I get down on all two knees and two hands, and I do the most awkward lion roar I could do. And oh my gosh, it sounded like I was being strangled by three penguins. Literally, it was that bad. Like my lion roar was just, oh my gosh, it was atrocious. It was I can't speak. It was terrible. Okay, it was really awkward too. And now since I look back at it, I cringe so bad, more than you could ever know that I cringe. Like, oh my goodness, I cannot stand to think about that anymore. It was like real bad. Like I would just roar, like, like just randomly. Like I'll just be like walking. I see some dude with like walking his dog. I'll just be like, "Hey, what's up?" Roar, and I'll just like roar in his face. It's just like, oh my gosh. Okay, I don't want to get any hate whatsoever in the comments below because there's only one reason and all why I'm doing this. I'm doing it for you guys, my viewers. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's embarrassing thing number 3, okay? Roaring randomly, okay? That I cringe at that, okay? Okay, this is gonna be a banger. Um, yeah, so at the time I was a little older. I was like maybe 11. I say 11, and I was obsessed with Ninjago. I don't know if you guys don't know what that is. It was a kids show that had a bunch of ninjas that saved the day all the time, you know? There's like 6 ninjas. There's Kai, Cole, Nia, Jay, Zane, Lloyd. Um but yeah, they were the ninjas that came in and saved the world from like the snakes or the stone army. And it was Lego, okay? It was like Lego Ninjago. It was like there's like season 1, season 2, 3, all the way to season 14. Anyway, you guys get the gist. Anyway, like I was saying, I got my neighbor kid and my younger sister, and I got them together, and I kind of wanted to be like Master Wu. That's the master of the 6 ninjas. I kind of wanted to be like Master Wu and teach him how to fight. So I don't know. It was like a week, I was teaching them how to fight for a week, and then like after that week was over, I said to them, I said, "All right, guys, I want you to use all of the things I taught you over the past week. I want you to fight me, okay?" I don't know what was going through my mind at the time, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I just wanted to fight someone or what it was, but yeah. Anyway, I told him to fight me, and I just wiped the floor with these kids. Like, I think I might have, like, punched one kid in the face with my shoe or something. I don't know, okay? Don't get mad at me in the comments below, okay? This is a while ago. I learned my lesson. I got in trouble like I should have, okay? Don't get mad at me, okay, guys? I get it, okay? Anyway, like I was saying, yeah, I totally wiped the floor with these guys, and yeah, they started crying, and they went over to their mom and said, the neighbor kid punched me in the face, and he hurt me because he wanted to be a ninja, and he was being mean to me." And yeah, the mom got pretty mad at me, and I got in lots of trouble, and I learned a lesson, and yeah, I got a pretty bad consequence for that. But yeah, it was pretty embarrassing. I don't know what was wrong with me. I don't know what right mind I was in to think that I could just wipe the floor with these two kids. It wasn't right, okay? Don't ever do this, kids. It's not safe. Don't do this at home, okay, guys? Don't wipe the floor or just randomly start hitting the small kids, okay? And they're like 6 years old. Like it was really bad, okay? I'm really sorry. I did not mean to be that rude. Anyway, yeah. Wipe the floor with two kids because I wanted to be a ninja and a master. But yeah, it was pretty bad. They're crying. Anyway, yeah, that's embarrassing thing number 4 actually. Honestly, I think that's going to wrap up today's video. Before I leave, I do have to apologize to you guys. It is Sunday, and it is 1:54. I know I promised you guys I would be going live on Saturday. The reason was, A, I couldn't get the live thingy bopper to work, and I think I'm gonna wait until I get a little more popular, you know? Going live at 20 subs, it's not gonna go well because, not a lot of people are gonna join, and yeah. I think I might go live at maybe 50 subs, if not 40. Face reveal at 100 subs, definitely. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm really sorry I didn't go live on Saturday. Just make sure you stay tuned to my channel if you want to watch me do a video on my greatest fears. And yeah, guys, I will see you in the next video. Bye.